7 a.m. And I've been up for a while because somebody, yeah, decided he wanted to put his cold paws on me, which was odd. I gotta go get the girl. I felt phlegmy all of a sudden. I am freezing. It is really bad. I have the heaters kicking on, but it is not, I swear, not making a dent right now. I'm taking it easy, and you guys saw yesterday, I really cleaned this front room. I'm gonna have to show you because it's not clean anymore. Sorry, it looked like my lens, the circle around my lens was bent. Anyway, it's dirty in here again. I know, like, the boxes on the table, that's because I didn't put them up yesterday. I popped them up, but I didn't put them on the shelf. And right now I'm working on a baby gift, and then I gotta turn around. I need to go to the store. I've got to get, the other person is having a girl, so, I've got to go get that stuff for that gift, just in case they watch. And so, yeah, I am working on that, and I'll have to show you that in a minute, because I want to get kind of a good shot, but I could show you in my lap, and it looks a little weird, and it's getting fairly large. What else? I had to order another tripod because I've been milking this one, so it has 3 legs that pop out, and the kids love playing with it, and no matter how much I say do not play with it, they still do. And so the clip at the end of the second one will slide off, and so the other one, the very last one, will slide, and so instead of sitting like this, it like sits like this. It's bowed out. They all collapse just fine. And so, and the other one is taller. I think this one was a 50-inch, and it's just not as tall. Like, you guys see me make spaghetti, and you can't really see in the pot. You just see what I'm adding. I forgot, I saw earlier that the battery was dying. Anyway, so you just kind of see pot and then me just throwing stuff into it. So I'd like to get a better angle on that one. I've been working on more professional looking thumbnails. I don't know how professional they look, but I'm trying to kind of broaden my skill set because we are almost at a year of doing daily vlogs, and so I've gotten kind of good. Like, I can't figure out how to, overlap the pictures onto my video. Like, you know how a lot of the other ones are like, oh, I'll put a picture here. I can't figure out how to do that. So I insert them so they're more like a slideshow in our video. And I don't insert pictures often, but still, that's something I need to learn. And yes, it would just take a little bit of time to like probably Google and find out. Bagheera's snoring, and then I saw poo, and I don't know where Tesla is. Anyway, it just take time, and I could probably Google search it because I do like my editing program, and I can't seem to find. If you guys have any suggestions, like official thumbnail maker, let me know, because one I'm just using the free one, and of course it probably, and I haven't noticed, it probably has a watermark somewhere. And maybe not, maybe I'm fine, but I looked into like the Pro, and there are so many options that are free. So why wouldn't I just use the free? And the Pro is only month to month. And that's not exactly, I fully bought our editing program. So yeah, fun stuff. And so I'll eventually clean this room again. The kids are in school. No snow day. Our snow, that 5 to 8 inches, is supposed to start 1 o'clock today. Okay. And then Anthony's starting, workout after work with someone he works with. And I think that's good. Ouch. My tailbone is hurting. And I keep thinking I want to, but it's still snow icy out there, and I don't want to start walking and biff it. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like whatever goes on in my head, but I keep hearing people talk about running and jogging, and my right knee, I need a right knee replacement, and obviously my BMI is too high, but the doctor was saying also they won't approve it because I'm not 50. That is one of the things he said. If you were 50, I'd be scheduling you right now. And he goes, and not to be rude, but, insurance company, and, you're more likely to throw a clot because you're bigger. And I do understand that. And I have lost 10, in less than 6 months, I've lost. So I'm just going to throw it out here. I said we were going to be real. I was, okay, so when I got pregnant with Lex, almost 16 years ago, she'll be 16 in days, I was 466 pounds, 0.6. The heaviest I have ever been. I ate constantly when I was pregnant with her. I don't know why. I hate seafood. I craved clam chowder. I lived on that, fried clams from Long John Silver's, and then Hi-C orange. Oh, I drank that by the gallon. And at the time, you could buy a gallon at Walmart. I'd go to McDonald's, I'd get it. I drank it all day. All day. If you cut me, it would be clam chowder and Hi-C orange. Like, I was kind of sad, even though I haven't drank it in years. I was sad to see that McDonald's quit carrying it. But I drank it right before they got rid of it, and though it was good, it was just too sweet for me. Now, when I was, Anthony and I had this discussion the other day, my eating hasn't been the healthiest. Now, my losing weight is more an issue with my medication and my thyroid causing me not to lose it. But so I got pregnant with Lex, 466.6. The day she was born, I was 215. The doctor didn't seem concerned. I seemed concerned because I dropped all of that weight. I made the mistake. I didn't want to have a baby too soon. I was already on Depo when I got pregnant with her. And so I didn't put the correlation because I had gained a bunch of weight. About, I want to say I was just under 400 when I got my first shot. Or maybe I was a little over 400. I ended up gaining a bunch of weight. And it isn't just due to the Depo, but it was my eating and the Depo, I think, combined. Oh, there she is. She's in her usual spot. So, I was working, and then I would turn around and go hang out with Anthony until the sun came up, go home, have a few hours of sleep, turn around and go back to work. It was very unhealthy lifestyle, eating out, junk food, trash. So I did play a big part in being fat. And so, and I don't think the word fat is derogatory, not for me. It's like me saying I'm lazy. Some people it really bothers. I'm lazy sometimes. There's nothing wrong with that considering how much I do. It's a good thing for me to be lazy. I don't hold words as strongly as some others, so if I offend anyone by the way I talk, I am sorry. It's me, and these words don't bother me. Oh, my ear itched all of a sudden. Anyway, and so I'm the reason. Genetics, whatever, environment. I had two parents who were overweight. My mother was super morbidly obese. That itch was really driving me nuts. Anyway, and I don't normally feel in that ear. And so to mess with it, it really bothers me. Anyway, like painful wise. Anyway, so my mom at her heaviest, I think, was 580. And you guys have heard little snippets. I used to take care of her. I worked through my pregnancy with Connor and Xander, working for her. Xander, that's how we met Joni. Mom didn't want me messing with the medication while I was pregnant, so Joni came in, and she was supposed to take over, the stuff, the more worrisome stuff. I still had no problem pushing her in a wheelchair. I really fought to get that wheelchair. I am, what did they used to call me? A squeaky wheel. Because I don't let anything go. And that's why I wanted a degree in what I wanted, but I couldn't find exactly what I wanted. Anyway, that's a whole nother story time, right? And so, I got on Depo after Lex and gained 80 pounds. Connor lost a bunch of weight. So in California, I was on Depo. Up here, was it between? No, it wasn't between. So I was on the NuvaRing because I wanted something with less hormone after I gained all that weight. And I didn't want to get pregnant quite yet. We went to the NuvaRing, and it was in tandem with not getting pregnant and helping my periods because I was very anemic. And as I matured and got older, I realized that, well, one, spinach wasn't that bad. I used to hate it. I can't do cooked. Don't give me cooked in a normal, conventional way. Like my husband can eat it out of a can like Popeye. I cannot. That is not how I'm going to ever eat it. I do not care. I can eat frozen or fresh. That's it. No canned. Because I feel like I'm licking the can. But I've matured and eaten more what people would consider gross. Liver, because it has a lot of iron. Spinach, because it has a lot of iron. I didn't want to take medication to do the supplements. And iron, I'm sure, but I have to watch out what's in things. Like, I'm pretty sure my thyroid medication, because I let it sit too long on my tongue, I'm pretty sure that has some sugary coating, and I'm just hoping it's regular sugar, but my thyroid medication makes me gravely ill. I swear, like, I can take it and I am sick, shakes, sometimes throwing up. I feel like my legs are noodles. So they're kind of severe. Not, I'm gonna die. That was a little dramatic. Now I officially feel like a YouTuber. Dramatic. Anyway, and so, and then Xander. Xander was IUD. And I want to be able to lose it, because, so, last year I weighed at the infectious disease doctor, and I was 300, 200 would be nice, 335, and I saw my doctor shortly after that, and I saw him like 6 months ago. It was the same. So for the last, I have been infected for 4 years. So for the last 4 years, that's what my weight has been. It's not any higher. It's not any lower. It has been within a 5-pound limit. And it's like I've just plateaued. I won't necessarily go up 5 pounds, but I'll go down 5 pounds and then go back to that original 5 pounds. And I'll admit, I feel like their diets are unrealistic. Like, if you want a candy bar, eat it. If you're craving it, like if you really want it, because if not, you're going to sit there and eat like a whole one. Like, I wanted Twix the other day because I hadn't eaten for one, and I got it, and I made myself eat the whole one Twix, and I just wanted to spit it out the entire time. It wasn't what I wanted. My body's kind of more conditioned into pulling its head out of its butt and eating more properly. Like, I crave steak. I don't know why. One time I had it for lunch and dinner, and I swear I did that for a week straight. And, I'm doing it again. My iron is fine, but oh my God, I need steak. Like, I have it, we're gonna have steak, and I want broccoli, and I want, white rice. I don't want anything on it. I literally don't even want soy sauce on it. I just want plain white rice. And that's Connor's favorite. And so I want to lose it. Oh, so I saw my doctor 4 weeks ago. And I'm about to see him actually next Monday, the day before my colonoscopy. So I'll be on a liquid diet, so I'm going to be cranky. I don't think it's going to be that bad. But I really need to find that letter and find out starting Friday what I'm supposed to eat. And I don't think they get whatever I eat is gone in 20 minutes. My body just repels. And it's not like throwing up. TMI. I can eat and 20 minutes later. Like, if I eat corn, oh, it's gone in 20 minutes. I don't eat corn much, so there's nowhere else it came from. It's not holding on to it. And the weird thing is, Anthony holds on to his, and it could be for days. We did a nuclear test on him, and in 5 hours, he got rid of 5% of the meal they gave him. And I want to do mine, and I'm guaranteeing in 20 minutes. And that's why they think I'm malnourished, which for a fat person seems really redundant. It is commonly something that can happen. See, I made a choice of words because I don't know how common it is, but you got to figure anyone who has extra weight and dependent on how they got that extra weight, you're not getting a nutritional meal from McDonald's. So there's no nutritional value. And so I'm not holding on to the nutrients that I need. And that worries me about my bones. But so 4 weeks ago I was 315. So I've lost quite a bit of weight. I don't know how I did it because I keep cookie dough on hand. I eat cookies, not every night because then that would be gross. Every once in a while I crave them. I like to have the dough on hand. The kids like cookies. And typically I'll just make 5 and put the dough up. We don't need more than that. But I'm not really watching what I eat, but I'm not eating so bad anymore. And so I want to get on a routine. Like running isn't an option. Jogging isn't an option because of my knee, because of my hips. Like I have problems with my hips being out of place constantly. After my car accident, I did a lot of physical therapy. There would be 2 days in between. She'd have to put my hips back into place. She goes, you have to step off the curb the same way. But I don't. I've tried, and if I sit there, I think about it, then I get confused. I don't know what I'm doing. Obviously, the muscles aren't strong enough in my hips to be able to do that. I tried Zumba. Thought I was going to die at one point. That's too high impact. And of course, I have no phone. I don't understand how I'm getting these abundance of calls. My car warranty's going out. The medical brace I had inquired about, I'm not. So like I said before, pretty sure they sold my number. Yeah, it's pretty much guaranteed at this point because I get a lot of it'll say our area code, but then the first 3 numbers are 666 and then whatever the rest of the number is. And I'm not the only one. Actually, Joni gets a lot of calls, and she gets them the same way. You pick them up, it's click and hang up, like, immediately. And I get the ring, nothing. Anyway, so I want to find something. I obviously do stairs, because I live in a 2-story house, and then you have to do stairs to get in. And I will purposefully make myself go up there during the day. Not repeatedly. I did that once. I thought that was a good idea. 30 times up and down the stairs, because I also do this thing where I'm gung-ho about everything. So I had my hysterectomy, and Wednesday, came home Friday, cleaned, made dinner. Saturday took a 2-mile walk. I'd never taken a 2-mile walk before. I did that until I got the really bad bladder infection, and then I ended up with cellulitis, a tunneling wound, and the skin dying from my 2 of my incisions from my hysterectomy. That took me down. We used to take walks every night around the block. But this cold weather between Anthony and I, we're getting old and we can feel it. And I want to keep going. I want to get healthier. I want to get healthier for my kids. Lex, I think she's got a beautiful curve. She hates it. So we need to work on that. She's going to be a lifeguard this summer. She needs to work on eating better. And that's the weird thing is, like, I get Cliff Bars for Anthony. So he has an easy breakfast. I used to make him overnight oatmeal, and maybe I need to start doing that more. I don't know how long it keeps. So maybe I should figure that out and do like I did his meals. Oh, I was mad this weekend. I found 2 prepared things of salmon in the fridge. He apologized. He goes, if I had known they were still there, I would have eaten them. It was a mistake. It happens. Blah, blah, blah. But I don't know if I could make oatmeal, like different flavors for him for through the week, because he doesn't drink cow milk. He'll have it in dishes, but like he doesn't. Well, I could probably make it in the oatmeal, but he prefers almond. I've tried coconut milk. He said that was a no-go, straight coconut. So I could do like an almond joy type of oatmeal and blah blah blah, and just see if maybe they'll keep for the 5 days. So he has something. It's something I can make up on Sundays. So he has better meals during the week. Not that he eats bad, but he, Lex, Connor, Xander, not so much me anymore, don't eat breakfast. And I thought it was the silliest thing. And that's what I've done that's been different since the weigh-ins. I'm eating breakfast. I'm, even if it's a silly 2 waffles. Some days it's 3 small waffles. They're not extremely huge. They're thin. I'm lazy. I want a waffle maker, but every one of them irritate me and I get rid of them because non-stick does not mean non-stick. And then I'm not going to sit there and scrub them. I wanted the one with the plates. I've had the one with the plates before, and they don't come clean, and I don't want to sit there and clean all of the little grooves. I am lazy. See, there's that word. I don't necessarily like my grill pan either, but it's Copper Chef, and it comes fairly clean. He's over there sneezing away. Anyway, and so I would make waffles at home if I could, but I just can't find a waffle maker I like. I'm trying to think, but that's what I've been eating, is just waffles in the morning. Waffles, coffee, bam, done. Done. And then I try to incorporate something for lunch. I've been, like I told you guys, they wanted more smaller foods, and they pretty much, so I bought Hot Pockets for me. I like them every once in a while. And so they ate them all. I had 2 really large boxes of them. I got none of them. But then I had like the small little microwave pizzas, and I was like, all right, stay out of these. And then I have French bread, which I think I finished oh no, I have one more. And so I have things I can eat for lunch, and it's much easier. And so I want to do better dinners. Not that our dinners are really that bad. Like the spaghetti sauce, there's not a lot to it. There's, not a lot of sugars. There's extra tomatoes in it. And the last pack was a variety. We had yellows and oranges and the heirloom ones. And then I do a bechamel sauce, which is just flour, sugar, and milk. I add a little bit of garlic and some salt. And I'm supposed to be on a high sodium diet anyway, but I don't adhere to it very well. Every once in a while I know I need it because I crave garlic salt, which is strange. And I won't eat fish. I don't like fish. I've been kind of wanting tuna, which is weird for me, but I have cans of tuna, and I wonder, because that'll set. I kind of wonder if I should get, Walmart has these great pitas, and they're so soft. They're not like the pocket pita. Oh, they are great. Oh, I have eaten tuna. You know what? I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna see if I, if I can stomach tuna. I thought I wanted smoked oysters the other day and I haven't opened them. Actually, it's been a few weeks now. I haven't been brave. But maybe that's what I should do, and maybe have tuna, but I don't want to get burned out. Our chicken is boneless, skinless. I've kind of shied away from breasts. Thighs tend to have better flavor. Breast I do use. I made a chicken salad recently. I lived off of that. That was so good. I don't know. I just want to make better changes. If you guys have any suggestions, I'm not into that Avocare stuff because one, I can't take it. I am allergic to. We haven't found any alternative sugar that I can handle without causing migraines. So that limits me to a lot. I was addicted to this drink 7-Eleven had in the fountain, and it was like a fruit drink, a mango one, and I got a big gulp or a double big gulp, no ice, and I took it home, put it in the freezer for a while. It was nice and cold, and I drank it down, and it doesn't say on the fountain that it's sugar-free. It was, and I was down for 3 days with such a bad migraine, and the stomach pain is so bad. Like, Anthony and Xander are allergic to soy, and Anthony found that recently he's been gassy, and his stomach has been uncomfortable. The new one that I just bought, that he wanted to try, soy. And so we need to be more vigilant on checking what's in stuff and all of that. And that's like anytime we travel, I like to not have to eat out. I understand while we're driving, like the VA, we're going next month, and we'll end up. You know what? No, we won't. I'm going to take, well, depends on the size of the vehicle. We haven't decided who's going or what have you yet. I'd like them to stay in school, but Connor and Xander can't seem to get along. And I think the last time we took Connor, and I'd honestly like to just leave all of them here so they can go to school. So we will see. Because we will leave a Sunday and we won't be back until Thursday. No, we're going to leave Wednesday. And after the appointment. And so, yeah, fun stuff. We're going to be gone a couple of days, so we'll see what happens. I don't know yet. Anyway, so I'd like some suggestions. What has worked for you guys? Yeah. So I'm going to end up just ending this video because I have talked your guys' ears off. So I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.